Hey guys, guess what? I've got a pizza in the oven. But don't worry, it's not one of those pizzas you get from the deep freezer at the local grocery store. No, this pizza is based off of Chris from Chris Cooking Nashville's Carnivore Pizza Crust. And the reason for this video is because we have a friend, Carrie, who mentioned that her husband was having some health issues. And while he has been able to lower his carb intake, he's not really wanting to do keto carnivore and has been kind of sticking back in some of the standard American diet uh, type of meals. And, for me, pizza was always my big favorite meals before all this. And I know that's the same for a lot of other people too. So I thought I would do a video on this pizza so that maybe her husband might be able to try this and enjoy some pizza without all the carbs. Win-win, right? Also, I made sure to load this pizza up with a bunch of red meat because, as you already know, Harvard is trying to tell people that red meat causes diabetes. And I've got a special message for Harvard at the end of this video. So, how do we know what is good for us to eat, especially when the scientists are telling us it's bad for us? Folks, all we need is this, the glucose monitor. This is going to tell you what is good for you and what is not. It doesn't matter what I say. It doesn't matter what Harvard says. This is going to tell you the truth. And so this is what we're going to base our decisions off of today. Hey, my name is Susan and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I have been living a ketogenic lifestyle for the past year and a half. I am on a mission to help other diabetics reverse their diabetes and other metabolic issues that are completely unnecessary. If you would like to catch up on more of my health journey, I will link some videos in the screen somewhere at the end of this video for you. All right, guys. So the pizza I have in the oven, the recipe comes from Chris Cooking Nashville. It is a carnivore crust, meaning that all of its ingredients are animal based. It does have a lot of cheese in it, so I don't actually eat this too often because of the effects dairy has on me. All right. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to take my blood sugar before we eat, or before I eat, and then I'll take it an hour and 15 minutes after I finish eating the pizza. All right, so without further ado, let's take my blood sugar because my pizza is going to be getting done pretty soon. All right, so let's get that took. Had to get my strips. All right, now let's take the blood sugar. All right, guys, here we go. Of course, I haven't had anything to eat today yet, so this would be a fasting blood sugar. The blood. Here we go. All right, let's see what my blood sugar is starting off at. I'm expecting it to be elevated. Oh, well, that's not bad. 85. All right. Well, that's actually a really great. Usually my fasting blood sugar is elevated as a woman during this time by about 10 points. So that's not bad at all. All right. Well, I'm going to go check on that pizza and I'll be right back. All right, guys, the pizza is done. Let me see if I can show it to y'all. All right. Now, guys, don't judge me too hard. I've never claimed to be a cook. And by the way, the link to the video of Chris's for this pizza crust is in the description below. Don't judge it by the look of mine. Watch his video. His looks a lot better. Okay. All right. Well, guys, let me get my cute little pizza cutter out here and cut up this pizza and let's get going. I'm being brave, guys. I'm going to try to eat this on camera. Don't know how well that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try to. And sick of being transparent. That way you can know that I've ate this. I do want to be fair in this because if you watched my video where I did the 2 ribeyes and did my blood sugar, then this recipe is going to have some carbs in it. So I'm expecting more of a rise out of this than I did the 2 ribeyes, but it's It'll be because of the cheese, because cheese does have small amounts of carbs in it. Then there's the jalapenos, and I do have about 2 tablespoons worth of Yo Mama's marinara sauce on here. I've never been a big fan of sauce on pizza, even before all this. So I've never been one but a whole lot on it anyways. But I really don't put a lot on it now, so I'm going to be mindful of the carbs. All right, well, here we go. See, here might be too hot. I might need to let it cool down some. Let me show you. Oh, you can see the smoke coming off. I'm gonna have to just cool down, guys. I have to give it a moment. All right, well, I'm gonna let it cool for a few moments. All right, now, as you can see, I didn't shy on the ground beef toppings. And I think it's cool enough for me to eat now, so here we go. Mm. All right, guys, so I finished eating my pizza, and it's been about an hour and 15 minutes since I finished eating. So let's see where my blood sugar is at. Now, my blood sugar before eating was 85, and we are going to see. I did eat that entire pizza, and it was good. It was good. All right, machine's ready. The blood. There we go. See what it is. 85. And what's it going to be now? 94. All right. That's 9 points, guys. Well, first, Chris, if you're watching this video, thank you so much for the recipe. I can't make stuff like that, so I'm always really mind blown when I watch your videos and see how you come up with these different recipes. But this crust is so good, and out of all the recipes that we can find out there for a keto or a carnivore crust, in my opinion, this one is the best one. So if you or your spouse is missing pizza, give this recipe a try, and I will have a link to Chris's carnivore pizza crust recipe in the description below. Now, Harvard, my blood sugar only rose 9 points. And I had a lot of ground beef and bacon on that pizza, which are the two culprits in your article that you say put us at high risk for developing diabetes. But my glucose monitor is saying that they are fine to eat. And that's what I'm going to go by, because this will not lie. Maybe your scientist should get them one of these things. That way they can know the truth as well. And then they can put out an article saying that it's the carbs and the sugar in our food that will give us diabetes when we overconsume those things. Because you know what? That's what this is going to tell you. All right. Well, my friends, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.